Good morning, friends. In our last video, we spoke about India's soft power diplomacy and saw a little about Indian missile systems. Today, however, we will speak about a highly specialized weapon in India's arsenal about which little is known. But before we do that, let's see a little about India-Pakistan standoff at Siachen, the world's highest battlefield. Trust me, it is a necessary deviation. Both India and Pakistan lay claim to Siachen and have deployed thousands of troops on the glacier. Both nations fought over the region intermittently from 1984 onwards until 2003 when a ceasefire was declared. The Siachen conflict is part of the larger conflict over Jammu and Kashmir between India and Pakistan. After both countries became independent republics, they soon became embroiled in a war over the region. After a ceasefire was declared, India and Pakistan agreed to the line of control starting from the southernmost point west of Chenab and ending northeast at point NJ9842. From this point, the line was run further north, meeting the China border. However, due to inaccessible glacial terrain, no effort was made to extend the line from NJ9842 to the China border. This undefined area of the Siachen Glacier became the bone of contention between the two nations. On 7th April 2012, at least 129 Pakistani army soldiers and 11 civilians died after getting buried under 80 to 100 feet of snow when an avalanche hit their military base in the Gayari sector. The incident occurred at an altitude of over 4,500 meters and was the worst avalanche that the Pakistani army had ever experienced. Keep this information in mind and we will let you know why we had to divert for a few minutes. Now, the kiloampere linear injector, or as it is otherwise known, Kali, is a top secret weapon that India has designed as a potential response to any incoming missiles whose objective would be to disrupt the country's peace. It is highly unlikely that our neighbors, Pakistan and China, are in possession of adequate information about this weapon, but if they do well to fear it. It is imperative to look at how Kali works and its specifications to understand its potency as a weapon. The Kali technology, developed indigenously in India by DRDO and the Bhabha Atomic Research Center, has been in the works since 1989. Originally intended for industrial purposes, it has immense potential to be weaponized. Kali is a linear electron accelerator or a particle accelerator in simpler terms. This means it can emit powerful relativistic electron beams, or REBs. Different components act together to generate powerful pulses of electrons, which are converted into electromagnetic radiation in the form of X-ray or microwave frequencies. REBs are not to be confused with laser beams, which are different since they bore a hole in the target and destroy it. REBs in Kali are actually microwaves packed with gigawatts of power that ultimately damage the target's electronic system. The series has improved consistently, progressing from Kali 80 to Kali 200, followed by Kali 1000, Kali 5000, and now the Kali 10,000. The weapon is also known as single-shot pulsed gigawatt electron accelerator since all Kali devices are known to be single-shot devices. The Kali 5000 is a pulsed accelerator with 1 mega electron volt electron energy. It also has 50 to 100 nanoseconds pulse time, 40 kiloamperes current, and 40 gigawatt power level. The system is quite bulky as well, with the Kali 5000 weighing 10 tons and the Kali 10,000 weighing 26 tons. They are also very power hungry, needing a cooling tank of 12,000 liters of oil. There is also a very long recharging time, in fact, too long to make it a viable weapon in its present form. Kali functions via the emission of powerful pulses of REB. These electrons are converted into electromagnetic radiation, which can be adjusted either to X-ray or microwave frequencies. Kali can be used as a high-power microwave gun with these microwaves. As a high-power microwave gun, Kali will produce a tremendous amount of microwaves. When this blast of 1,000 million gigawatt microwaves is directed towards adversary projectiles or aircraft, it can obliterate the electronic circuit and any computer chip embedded there. These would completely paralyze computer systems and take them down. The military could also use these electrostatic shields to protect electronic circuits against electromagnetic impulses generated by nuclear weapons and additional cosmic disturbances. Such a shield could also potentially be used for safeguarding LCA Tejas. The electrostatic guards can also be put to use for the protection of satellites. However, the real-time application of Kali in the field of defense is a thing of the future. Currently, there are efforts to make it more compact and to improve the system's recharge time, which at present makes it only a single-use system. Kali's design enables it to destroy aircraft and missiles through soft kill. In a hypothetical scenario where India is under attack, enemy missiles and fighter planes will likely be encroaching eastern and western borders for an offensive. There would be tanks on the Rajasthan border moving in for the attack, and the chances are that there would also be naval ships surrounding the country's coastal areas. While India will, of course, have its military, the fourth largest in the world, supported by sophisticated and ultra-fast aircraft and fighter jets, one of the best infantries, and multifunctional naval systems and submarines, the addition of Kali could be a game-changer. This weapon's use would amount to a burst of light coming out suddenly and almost immediately taking down all the fighter aircraft, enemy tanks, and missiles on the battlefield. Some believe that India has already conducted a successful test of Kali. Unconfirmed reports have blamed India for the Gayari avalanche in 2012, which has caused the death of around 129 Pakistani soldiers and 11 civilians. Some sources have claimed that the melting of rigid ice sheets in the region resulted from Kali's successful test. Now you know why we had to speak about Siachen at the beginning of the video. Though this is mere speculation, yet the devastating qualities of Kali cannot be overlooked. And if sources are to be trusted, then availability of such a defending attacker at India's arsenal would be the ultimate game changer against diplomatic enemies such as China and Pakistan. That's it for today. Don't forget to like, comment and share the video and subscribe the channel. We hope to bring you another engaging video soon. If you have any suggestions, kindly drop them in the comment section and we will try to make videos on the same. Until then, goodbye.